we have at Heschel what's called the generative topic. So it is what frames all of our learning. Everything we learn connects back to it. And in grade 3 in particular, our generative topic is Im Ein Ani Li Mili. So it's all about, who am I? How do I relate to others? And how do I relate to my environment around? So from a social emotional perspective, at that very egocentric stage in grade 3, where they've just got enough skills from grade 1 and grade 2 to really know what they can do, and really grow with that and own sort of their own ability to learn and find interest, meets the same point. Well, okay, so the person next to me, how do I work then cooperatively in chavruta with them? In our Hebrew and Judaics program, it's entirely built on, well, how am I working with and how do I understand from my partner? How do we break it down together? And at the same time, our math and our social and environmental sciences, also known as social studies, takes the same integration. Math, we look at numbers, its face value, its place value. How do numbers expand? How do they work together? How do they become, place value, ones, tens, hundreds, and then which goes into compounded addition and subtraction and multiplication, which are standard things learned in grade 3, but all through that lens of how does that work? And in social studies, and what we call SES here, it's quite incredible because not only are we looking at who am I and how am I as a Canadian, but how do I look at my past and say, what is my place? What is my responsibility? As we learn about First Nations, and we actually do a unique face-to-face letter exchange. For now, we're working towards actually meeting another First Nation school to learn about what we call the other. So what is my role? What is my culture? But how does that relate to another? And how do we see each other? And everything throughout the year, how we learn and what drives it is sort of, how do I fit into this? And what do I learn from looking behind me? And what is my responsibility moving forward? So it's a very exciting year where the lens of our learning here at Heschel isn't just subject-based, it is nearly fully integrated. So there are times when we're learning where you can't distinguish between language arts and science and math, and it all circles back to that generative topic which drives all of our inquiry.